This is episode 6 of JavaScript, and your beloved narrator is back. I know, you missed me. I knew it. It was obvious.
モカちゃんが教えてくれたいろんな見た目になれるアプリなんだって。どれどれ？
I'm the most beloved Alright. Anyway, so yeah, welcome to episode 6, I guess. Main subject of today's video is switch. The tag switch. Create your HTML and JavaScript file like usual, which you can do with script tag and an attribute called src, which if you write a slash, you can easily link your JavaScript file. Let's have a review of previous topic. It was about conditions, if and else's. The structure goes like this. You would write if, then the condition you want to have, and then in these brackets, the action it's gonna do, which I can see great in output. And if we change the condition, you'll see nothing, which in this case, the else action will be applied. For example, fail. And now you should see fail in output because the condition in if isn't true. 12 is not greater than 13, so else should run. But in situations when you need a long-ass code of if and else's, it's a pain to write them all in if and else, and it takes unnecessarily time. In these situations, you should use switch. But what does it do? It works like this. You give it a starter variable, and depends on the value of that variable, it will decide to do different actions, which you can have infinite amount of them. Take these codes for instance. With this code, you can put everything related to date into this variable. Time, year, day, date, everything. Let's get day for this one. And if I want to see the output with this line of code, I get 4. But I shouldn't, cause Thursday is actually the 5th day of the week in my time zone. I should have get 5. The reason is, in computer language, numbers start from 0. So in your calendar, Monday is 0, not 1. But in JavaScript, Sunday is considered as 0, and I have no idea why. Alright, now let's have another variable, day for example. I need to equal it to an empty double quotation because I want to specify that this variable is a string and there's going to be values in it soon. The structure of switch is like this. You write down switch, and in the brackets, you write the variable you want the actions to happen on the base of it. The actions are also goes like this. You write them down with case. We said numbers start from 0, so we say case 0. And it doesn't have to be a number either. It can be whatever you want. It depends on the value of the first variable in switch. So case 0, then the action below it. Day equals to Sunday, for example. Pay attention to what I'm going to say right now. Whenever you're finished with a case and you want to close it and go to another one, you have to use break. This break tag closes this case so you can continue on having multiple cases. So let me continue on with more cases. Break narrator here. Guys, save me please. You have no idea how hard it is to translate what he says. It's a pain in ass. Help. Alright, back to tutorial. We have weekdays here. Day 1, 2, 3, and cutie patootie. Guys, if you don't know who this little guy is, go and watch the 10 extension for VS Code video. So we have this structure here, but we're not printing anything currently. So outside this whole thing, write this line of code. Today is plus what we used in switch. And you can see that today is Thursday, exactly like the calendar. There are few little things to know about switch which I'm going to tell right now. In some situations, the first value in switch is not related to any of these cases. When that happens, you gotta use default. Default is exactly for this situation. When none of the cases work, this line of code will run, which in here it's error 404. Now let me break this code now. And now you should see error 404 in output, which you do. So you now know how switch works and what default and cases does. Let's give you guys some homeworks. Earlier, I said that you can also see year, month, date, and etc. with that tag at the beginning of the code. Your code should print the exact year, month, and day in output, with switch structure of course. You can send your code in our Discord channel if you wish. And we're done. I appreciate your support for us all and this channel. Make sure to like, and as usual, touch that subscribe button. Not sexually. Bye bye.